Welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily. My name is Aaron. Today we're going over the top stories in cryptocurrency today. This video for the next 10 minutes is an investment in yourself because I'm going to keep you informed. Make sure you like the video, support the channel. Let's get right into it. There is a new 5-part television series coming to you from the Discovery Science channel all about cryptocurrency. It is called Open Source Money. It's a 5-part series detailing the altcoin Dragon chain and its fight against the SEC being classified as a security. The trailer for this documentary really pumps you up. It seems to give you the sense that this is a broader, more idealistic fight. Hey, it's all of us against the SEC. But specifically, the show will be about Dragon Chain's fight against the SEC. While the 5-part series, scheduled to start July 4th, will center around Dragon Chain, Vision Tree added it will do so against the backdrop of the broader cryptocurrency industry. The firm name-dropped former Overstock CEO Patrick Byrne, crypto entrepreneur Brock Pierce, and companies including Facebook and Disney as big names interviewed for the series. And in the trailer, it also seems like the Crypto Crow was a big part of this series. It seemed like a lot of footage was shot at his Chainwise cryptocurrency convention, which happened last year. On its website, Vision Tree says the successful launch of the Open Source Money series is critical because it will help put cryptocurrency and blockchain technology on the map, as well as in the hands of more people passionate to make a change in the world. This documentary had over a $1 million budget, funds raised from another altcoin called Coin. I'm not sure about the specifics of Coin because it did not seem to be listed on sites like CoinMarketCap. Dragon Chain is listed on CoinMarketCap though. The Dragon token has been languishing not far above record lows for over a year, following an early post-ICO spike to nearly $5 in 2018. Prices at press time were just below 10 cents per token. And I'm surprised they're even at 10 cents because there seems to be no demand, nobody using Dragon token as far as I can tell. This chart does not look good. Dragon Chain does not look like an oscillator to me. And despite this documentary, I do not see a reason why there would be any demand for Dragon tokens at any point in the near or mid future. So for me to get interested in buying the Dragon token, I would need to see a major trend change because right now it's just trending down. Lower highs, lower lows. And by the way, guys, for those who don't know, Dragon Chain isn't even necessarily going after the market of money. Like a lot of projects, it's going after enterprise blockchain solutions. So I don't even know why they're calling this documentary Open Source Money. That would make more sense if this was a Bitcoin documentary, or even an altcoin documentary that's going after the market of decentralized money. It would still make more sense to me if this was a nano documentary or even a digibyte documentary, specifically Bitcoin. But, it doesn't make sense with Dragon Chain. A better name for this documentary might have been Dragon Chain, Enterprise Solutions, and our fight against the SEC. Or Dragon Chain, we'll get decentralized eventually, or something like that. Yes, I will watch this. Yes, I will watch all of this, but I will look at this with a critical eye and make my own decisions. In my opinion, it seems like the message of this documentary is flawed or muddled, but when you raise a lot of money through an ICO, got a lot of money to spend. And I do support, filmmakers. It is cool to see filmmakers making films about cryptocurrency. In other news, we're flying through the news today. In other news, Italian cryptocurrency project plans to pay users to watch dirty videos. A novel cryptocurrency project called Pvisory plans to reward its users with blockchain tokens for watching dirty videos on its platform. What do you think about this? In my personal opinion, what the hell? This is an awful idea. I mean, we've seen quite a few other cryptocurrency projects try this in 2017 and 2018. I don't know if you remember SpankChain. I don't know if you remember Titcoin, Verge, Vice Industry Token. This is something nobody wants. This is something nobody needs. And by the way, guys, if you appreciate me being straightforward with you like this, if you appreciate me calling it like I see it, do me a favor, hit the like button, take 2 seconds, guys, like this video. It really helps us out. Or if you're a little bit stingier with your likes, feel free to post this video on social media. That will get you a lot of likes. Now, there is a coin that does seem to have a high demand. And despite some FUD about it recently from Goldman Sachs, always remember, watch what they do and not what they say. Hedge funds are buying Bitcoin despite Goldman Sachs skepticism. Grayscale continues to accelerate its Bitcoin acquisition on behalf of its institutional clients, buying up Bitcoin faster than it is mined. That's the interesting part of this. Grayscale Investments have bought more Bitcoin than was mined since the Bitcoin halving. The investment firm's Bitcoin Trust acquired the equivalent of over 100% of all Bitcoin mined in that time period. The increased rate of acquisition by Grayscale on behalf of institutional investors flies in the face of Goldman Sachs' recent criticism of Bitcoin. Look, there is obviously demand for Bitcoin out there. And since the supply flow has been cut in half recently, I mean, think about it, guys. The name of the game is to accumulate Bitcoin. Smart money is realizing this. And just imagine for the next 4 years, as more people want to buy Bitcoin, how much harder it will be. Or even 4 years after that, when the supply flow gets cut in half again. In other news, cryptocurrency exchange Kraken to roll out Lightning Network support this year. This will make Kraken the second exchange to support the Lightning Network after Bitfinex. I mean, the second major exchange. In my opinion, this is awesome. As a Bitcoiner, we should demand that all exchanges support things like this, like SegWit, like the Lightning Network. I guess the question is, well, why doesn't that happen? Why don't more exchanges support Lightning? And I liked what Elizabeth Stark, the CEO of Lightning Labs, had to say about this. She said the basic problem with the Lightning Network, or the basic problem with the Lightning Network when it comes to adoption by exchanges, comes down to the channel and transaction limits that have been placed on the Layer 2 payments network in its early days for security reasons. This, to me, is key to the exchange adoption because if you can only have $1,500 per Lightning channel, it turns out that's not a ton regarding exchanges, said Stark. But there's a balance that needs to happen, of course. We don't want people to have massive channels while the Lightning Network is still in its relatively early days. And that, I think, is the key, guys. We are still in the early days. In my opinion, we are in 1995 of the internet. Imagine giving up on the internet in 1995. Are you going to be somebody who gives up? Or are you going to be somebody like a Mark Cuban who makes his name in the next 4 years of this thing? If you can't see where the future is headed, if you can't see that the future is getting more digital, more decentralized, people are having major problems with centralization now more than ever. Not to mention there's so much building that's been going on in the past 3 years. There's so much media and awareness happening, so much everything. Guys, the fact is you will probably not truly appreciate the time we're in until much later. And by the way, 60% of the Bitcoin supply has not moved in over a year. Hodlers just keep hodling. We have not seen levels like this of people hodling since 2016 and early 2017. Look at this, right before the major bull run happened. Again, make sure you like this video, share this video on social media. You are irresponsible if you don't tell your closest friends about Bitcoin. Just my opinion. And that's it, guys. I'm interested in hearing your opinion. I gave my opinion a lot in today's video. Of course, I'm just a regular, average guy. If Bitcoin, if cryptocurrency is for the average person, surely we can figure it out together. And I'm curious to know what you think, though. So let me know in the comments. To end today's video, let me leave you with one of my favorite clips.
Like the Chinese government out in Beijing. Cryptocurrency, it's a real thing. Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you got a lot of that, you're a wealthy man. But if you go to the Republic of China, get a little coin out, yeah, it's a shiner. See all the sunlight reflect off the currency. They're not doing that well though currently. A trade war coming on between here and China. Yeah, the White House in fear saying, oh God, yeah, we got those tariffs. Gotta keep the money in that balance. If you don't study it fiscally, there's no laughs in here, it's a risk for me.